up, 'cause tonight it's on the line. Show me how you get on down. Close my eyes, take me for a ride. Got to be you. So come and light me up. I still need your fire, baby. I still want you by my side. Light me up, let me touch the flame now, baby. I'm your phoenix tonight. Come on and rise. Come on and rise. Come on and rise. Light me up, can't get enough. Take your time, just do it right. We will rise to the skies, 'cause we ain't done till we hit the sun. Got to be you. So come and light me up. I still need your fire, baby. I still want you by my side. Light me up, let me touch the flame now, baby. I'm your phoenix tonight. Come on and rise. Come on and rise. Come on and rise. Baby, you light me up. I just can't get enough, 'cause I need your fire. So come and light me up. I still need your fire, baby. I still want you by my side. Light me up, let me touch the flame now, baby. I'm your phoenix tonight. Come on and rise. So come on and rise. Come on and rise.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Welcome back to another morning skate show with the hockey coach guru, Coach FRENCHY, directly from the raining day in Florida. We forgot the sunshine this morning. It's really stormy today. We'll see what's happening for the rest of the day. But it's the last day in May 2022. And when we hit the June, every year, it's supposed going to be what? The playoff Stanley Cup's coming very soon. Hopefully you're ready to rock and roll today. And you have an amazing, great day so far. We have a few people already in the house. And we have Mr. Yamo Vartanen. Welcome back from Finland this morning. We have Mr. RJ Calabro Sport Schedule Game NHL Insider of the Hockey Nation Live Show with everything what's going on around the league and, of course, the New York area. I'm sure RJ is smiling with the New York Rangers win yesterday. And glad to having you, Mr. RJ, in the house. We have also Mr. Alan Barnes. Welcome back, Mr. Alan Barnes. And also we have Mr. Duda. Duda. I think he was supposed to move today, Mr. Duda from Washington. But I saw him a little bit earlier. So welcome, Mr. Duda. From Ottawa, Senator #1 fans back in the house, directly from Ottawa area, Mr. Corey Hill. Welcome back, Corey. And talking about the Corey Hill, we're not talking about another Corey. We don't know where he's coming from, but wherever he's coming from, he's always inside in the house at the Hockey National Show. Mr. Corey, welcome back. Look like he's in the New York area because he talked about the Rangers advance of the final East Conference. Talk about the New York Mets are in the 9-game at .5. I know you don't maybe not like the Yankees, but also the Yankees doing well. So everything what's going on around the New York is looking great. Only what they need better is to have the Giants and the Jets and NFL have a better year. But otherwise, Mr. Corey, as a fan, sports fans in this area, everything looking good in New York State, the Big Apple. I can't wait to see the tomorrow night at the Madison Square Garden. That'll be interesting. I maybe have to miss this because my taking care of my sister, but I'll be back around 6:30. Not a problem. Do that. Have an amazing, great day, my friend. Thanks to stop by. Don't forget to click on the lights. From Calgary area, #1 fans, Edmonton Oilers. And tonight he's opened the book, he's opened the door, he's going to watching the game. I'm sure he's excited. Whatsoever he understands, maybe Colorado is a bit an advantage over the Edmonton Oilers. I'm sure he's going to be looking for the game. I'm talking about Mr. Andy Kuivula. It's raining in Finland too. At least it's not snowing, Mr. Yamo. Yamo was impressed yesterday. You know, I tried to catch everything around the hockey, we tried that, but they showed to me yesterday, Yamo, I think it was on Twitter, the picture of the celebration of the inside the country about the winner of the gold medal at the World Championship, Yamo. Impressive, really impressive. The Finland are pouring and are born about the hockey every single day. They wake up in the morning, they go to bed, and whatever it is, who they are, they only talk about hockey. And this country changed a lot in the last 25 years about their hockey side of the country, become one of the best in around the world, and they are really proud of them. And I'll be honest with you, Yamo, is you know, we became friends here for over 1 year now, and you know, we try to understand more the culture of Sweden, Finland. I studied a lot in the past, Yamo, the hockey. I have a project where I was working on the USA Hockey department for 1 summer. The goal of this project was about understand why the hockey is getting better in those countries. And the reason why was at the beginning of maybe 2000 or maybe 98. And it was a reason because it was using small area. So anyhow, I visit and then I have an opportunity to learn, understand more of those countries. And really impressive for what Finland did for the last 25 years old, at 25 years. So, yep, that's how they are, the Finland at that moment. Mr. Kilo back in the house. Kilo, welcome back, Mr. Kilo. A sunny day in Ottawa, nothing better. Good morning from Olympia, Washington. Duda. So now, Duda, I can understand you a little bit better. So I thought you was moving at the Washington, D.C., but you are really at the Washington State, right, Duda? And Olympia is a little city around Washington State. My geography, I did pretty good. But I'm not sure about everything. So let me know if you are in the Washington State, Mr. Duda. A beautiful blue sky in Calgary. Alberta is now a vibe about the Edmonton Oilers. I have a question for you, Andy. You've been there. You've been to Finland, born in Finland, moving in Canada for many years now. And, I've been to Alberta, everything like that. I've been to the hockey tournament, the U10 zone of summer. But we know the rivalry between Calgary and Edmonton, but one of the two teams got eliminated. Of course, it's happened the last time, 91, I believe, the last time. But are the fans of the Calgary Flame really don't care about Edmonton to go now the next round? Or they're going to cheer for them? They're going to try to become, for that. We understand Toronto Maple Leafs last year and the Montreal Canadiens. Is it the many people now in Alberta is going to cheer for the Edmonton right now or not? I'm just curious about this. That would be great if you can sharing that part over there. If you don't mind. Raining in Alberta, Manitoba. Rain in Manitoba. Beautiful in Ottawa. It's beautiful in Calgary. Kilo is in Manitoba. Are you in Winnipeg, Kilo, or around Winnipeg? Nicolas de Goubi-Bonneau, Sherbrooke, à la belle province de Québec. Malheureusement, pour le Sherbrooke Phoenix, ils ont perdu hier par un pointage de 4-3. The Sherbrooke Phoenix got eliminated by the Charlestown Islanders. Yesterday, Charlestown now is going to be at the final of the QM, and the winner of that final is going to be at the Memorial Cup. It's going to be between Shawinigan and Quebec. Quebec and Shawinigan are 2-2 in the best of 5. Yesterday, Maverick Bourque scored in overtime to give Shawinigan another live. And now they're going to play the game number 5, and the winner plays Charleston, and the winner go to the Memorial Cup. And Montreal Canadiens have 2 players play for the Charleston Islanders prospect. That's, we'll talk about it later. So you got to leave, do that. All right. Stratsik, directement de Seattle. Welcome back. Stratsik, I'm doing a video in the next 3 hours. Well, my template is done, Stratsik. I study the series from A to Z, Stratsik. And every aspect of the series. I would not be surprised, Stratsik. Well, first of all, I don't think so. You're right, right? But I don't think so. It will happen for the Oilers. I think this series is more close at what we expect or supposed to be. Talking about close, guy, I forgot to, that's my mistake. I forgot to tell you what is on the menu today. Let me show to you what is on the menu today. We're going to review the New York Rangers-Carolina game, guys. New York Rangers won. We're going to preview the series Edmonton, Colorado in the next couple of minutes. The Montreal Canadiens in the next 20 minutes met the media, social media, for a little bit, gave another update what's going on with Montreal Canadiens. We're going to talk about the prediction of the Stanley Cup a little bit at the end of the show, and also going to talk about this tonight at 6 o'clock. And then at the end or anytime, please don't hesitate to give me a question. And we're going to have the Frenchy quiz, of course, at the end of the show. So no problem. And then every morning, guys, at 11 o'clock, I'm doing this. What are you talking about, Coach? Every 11 o'clock a.m., I'm doing, guys, the Montreal Canadiens. Today, I'm talking about the Montreal Canadiens pick number 26 overall because the Flame got eliminated. I'm talking about Caden Coley, player of the week in the WHL. I'm talking about Joel Armia. Happy birthday, Joel Armia. I'm talking about his stock market on the value of the Armia. Talk about Joshua Roy. Talk about NHL. It's really a show where a video about everything's going around the Montreal Canadiens. So it's something you can to watching. That's no problem. If you watch my videos, please don't forget to click on the likes. That'd be great if you can do that. Here we go. So that's happening about this. You're welcome to that. Go Avalanche to that. Alan Barnes, welcome back in the house. So right about Stratsik, it's funny, Stratsik, we have, I'm going to, tonight, Stratsik, at 6 o'clock, we have a show. And I have 6 questions for Mr. ENORTAP. And one of the questions is about who has the most pressure on the team and also on the players. And that's the one reason. That's pretty cool what you said. This great statement, by the way. I hope Edmonton will go to the Stanley Cup final. This is the last chance for the Canada, and it will look like good for Canada next month. By the way, if you're Winnipeg Jets guy fans, because the New York Rangers now go on the final East Conference, and the draft pick again, Andrew Copp, and return if he was on Coach Chanel. So if the Rangers make the final conference, the second round pick they now become a first round pick. Oof, that's another bad news for not a bad news for the Rangers, but great news for the Winnipeg Jets. They got another first round pick. RG said weather sunny 94 New Jersey today. Oh wow, Arjo, it's hot. I believe Kilo Allen. Olympia is the state capital of Washington State. Here we go. Geography 1.1. Coach, what the heck are you doing with you? I don't know, me. I never been there. I don't go there to Washington State. I just flew over. I've been to Seattle only twice. I stayed there once for a trip. I stopped there for 3 hours. The next time I've been there for a seminar, and then I left. Anyhow, I guess Finland is like my mini hockey, some way for hockey, long winter, and so on. Yeah, I'm absolutely right about that. When you think about Finland, I'm thinking a lot about Manitoba, Yamo, honestly. So that's what my thinking about this. I would say it's 50-50. Many would cheer for the Oilers, but many hate the Oilers. For me, I believe I have the cup come to Canada. I would cheer for the Flame too. Great, indeed. That's what I was thinking about this. So that's a great statement you'd bring to us. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes if you don't mind. That'd be helping us to greet more people. Yamo, we take coaching very seriously because we don't have so much good player like Canada, so we need to play as a team. One thing that the Finland and Sweden did, and it came for a long time, and again, when I did the testing, those countries really take care about the coaches. And I think when you have a small country like Finland or Sweden, you have a time to unphase the teaching, the coach, to learning properly and go from the foundation to go all the way to the up, all the way to the up. So what are you talking about? So those countries, when it was really friend like us, they was teaching the same language, from the top to the bottom, or the bottom to the top. If you are coaching a AAA or coaching an A or a single letter C, it's no matter. You go in as a coach when you go to seminar and when you go to the learning, coaching, hockey. Those countries was really talking about the same language. So when you go from, Division 1 to Division 2, Division 3, Division 4, higher and higher, the language does not change. The teaching does not change. It's just the player get better. And now you're teaching deeper. But the base of the foundation of those countries are the same. Here in Canada and USA, we don't spend time with coaches. I'm telling you now, the USA, it's terrible. I've been like Canada for the last 25 years. I've never been to a seminar in Canada for get my coaching, because I'm a USA. And in here, USA guys, 1, 2, and 3, it's 1 day to 2 days. That's it. It's about 8 hours max. They're teaching you hockey. And it's really boring. And they don't make a lot of hours to teaching. When you go to 3, it's a little bit of weekend, deeper. When you go to 4, it's really Friday, Saturday, Sunday. All right. And again, it's not big. And then when you get 4, you don't have to do again. That's crazy. You don't have to come back again. So every year you get your batch again, and you just have to sign a check, and that's it. If you go to the Centennium or the number 5, where is the top of the coaching, you have to stay 1 week. It's about 4 days. It's French cities in August, and then it's deep. But when you go there, guys, it's about 10% of the whole coach in USA. 10, maybe 5. And usually they are high-level coaches. Like, you don't go to see a double A coach over there. Barely. It's going to be a high-level coach, a junior, a triple A, and a guy inspired to get higher. That's it. And it's really deep. But again, the same language is not said. My point to you is like they don't teach the same thing. So that's what it's up and down. And then you have the Minnesota State by themselves. You have the Massachusetts State by themselves. And you have the Michigan State by themselves. All friends under the USA Hockey. And they are independent, Minnesota versus USA Hockey. And USA Hockey it does the same thing with the referee. And that's why we did last. We are last at some point. And in Canada, you have the Canada overall, and then every state have their own hockey. So you have a Canada Hockey or Hockey Canada, and then you have a Quebec Hockey and Ontario Hockey, and then you can go. At some point, you're losing everybody. And that's what I feel that the small country have a better teaching and learning to the foundation of the coach, and then you can go higher. I think that's, for me, it's fun about that. I maybe lose everybody here, but I apologize. When you talk about coaching, I'm fired up. I'm just like, that's what I do, and that's what I'm crazy about that. But I'm sorry about that if I'm bothering you. Maybe better to talk about other things. Coach, you're supposed to talk about the game last night. Come on, coach. I'm coming there. Let me finish this, and I'm going to get you. We take coaching very seriously because don't want so much good player like in Canada. And Pierre is only 50 kilometers. People, 50,000, 55 kilometers, 55,000 people. Plus, is pretty small. Even though is a capital, so coach is right, pretty small. Mr. Richard Marlin, directly from L'Île Perrot, in the house this morning. Not a problem, Corey. Just put the letter Q in front of your question, Corey. I'll go to answer to you. One other thing is that between Finland U16, 17, 20 men hockey, they are same system, game style. He said that. I know, Yamo. Yamo, I'm giving you a job to do, Yamo. I don't know, but we need to find a way. I need to meet, or I need to talk. We need to invite Mr. Ismo Lekanen here, Yamo. I would love to have an opportunity to talk to him if he's willing to do that. I don't know if his English is good enough, but I would love to have an opportunity to invite him here. If not, to have him talk to him. You have to find this. Open up this. Find a way, Mr. Yamo. Find this happening. As an Oilers fan, I would like to Montreal to always win the Cup. Vancouver, Calgary, Toronto are two by big rival. Maybe they will make the final. Would change my mind. Yeah, I can understand that, Sratsik. Here's a question, Sratsik, where it would be great one time we ranking. We make a ranking about which team do you like the most in Canada and the worst? From, the one is the best one you love, number 7 is the worst. That'd be fun to do that, Sratsik. I would take a note about this. I think it'll be fun to say that. That's great. Great, Sratsik. Mr. David Officer back in the house. Andy, you're funny about that one over there. Yamo, exactly. Yep. This is the last time it was ended up with the Stanley Cup. It was 2097. It was another need a gift for next season. Correct, long time ago. Be back, buddy. Not a problem, David. Renaud, welcome aboard, Renaud. First of all, Renaud, great question. Now, Carolina, guys, yeah, every 6 months, a lot of expert ranking the prospect of each organization in NHL. And Carolina is at the top 10 for the last 3 years, Renaud. They have a lot of great prospect over there. If you talk about least key player, the UFA. I'm talking about Vincent Trocheck, example, is a great UFA over there. Not worry about Max Domi over there, but the Trocheck is really important, Renaud. What they learned, and when you listen Rob Brindamo last night, he said, we don't have top scorer. They are really skilled, talented player. The Aho, the Teravainen, they are really skilled, right? But they don't have a top scorer like McDavid or McKinnon or Rantanen, and I can go all the way like this one. And that's what they are missing on that series over there. That's really what they are really, they struggle. So, and you know, on the flip side, the goaltender whatsoever Renta have a good number. They miss a lot. Anderson. I think Renault, the physicality of the team was not there. The fourth checker they have, but not enough. And also, like I said, an offensive was not always there. That was the missing again other team, Renault. And they really fall apart. I don't think so they will drop down. I think it will be a good contender next season. But it will be interesting to see what kind of move they're going to get next season. Now, they have D'Angelo to figure out next season also. But again, they have Edinburgh waiting right now on that part over there. Behind Jarvis, they have a couple of good prep, Ziski brother is another one over there that can go all the way like that. So, great question. Who is on today? Dakota Hull. Welcome aboard, Mr. Dakota Hull. Directly from Orleans in Ottawa area, the moderator, insider of the Hockey National Show. I'm talking about the sneaky shrimp, Danny T in the house. Thank you so much, Mr. RJ, about that one over there. He said Andy Rinta could not play for the next series. Thank you, Delano. Let's talk about JL Yamo. Yeah, we can talk about this a little bit later. Do the CHL coach make more money than NCAA or prep school coaches? Now, you talk about the CHL, you're talking about the Canadian Hockey League Junior. Share one example. No, Renault. The NCAA Division 1 example, they make a good money on Division 1. So you talk about Boston College and the Minnesota Coffer, the Denver University, everything like that. It's really, you have a gap between that one over there. Now, if you go to prep school, it's really lower. But the prep school coach, it's equal. Most of them at the midget AAA in Quebec. I will not be surprised if some prep school higher, like a Shattuck. You can make a $60,000 per year at the Shattuck. Plus the private, everything like that, you can make 6 number over there. The coach over there, Renault. That's the best prep school, and with the Chicago Mission, where they are the AAA program, they make a good money over there. So you can get a good money AAA coach, 40,000, 50, 60,000. It's so much better money compared to Quebec or in Canada at the lower under the CHL Renault about that. Roger Delaney, welcome aboard. Not a problem, Corey. I know Likanen does many television stuff for Finland and Shell Progress. We'll see more stream as a guest. Wow, that's pretty neat. Yamo, we need to figure out this one. Pierre Martin in the house. That's a good thing, Stresic, about that one over there. How many years was that? Curious. Corey, you talk about when I apologize. How many years was that? Curious. If you can tell me what it's about, because I talk a lot about different things. So if you don't mind to tell me the subject, I will give you the answer. Will D'Angelo get deal on Canada next year? I think so, Yamo. But you can see he's good. He's a great. I'm not sure his temper or his body language on the ice, Yamo, is a little bit worry me all the time. He bark a lot. He's a little bit disturbed by the things he cannot control. You can see that kind of temper. The temper does not fit a lot with Brandamo or Slavin. Whereas Slavin is, contrary to him, is really calm, everything like that. So I don't know how much money they can get. Maybe D'Angelo will try to go somewhere else. I wouldn't be surprised. If you have a team looking for a quarterback, I may be looking about him, but you have to get him. You get with him his his mindset, his temper, it's not always pretty over there. It's a risk. I'll be honest with you, it's the risk. That's the reason, you know, and New York did not do well. But we have to give credit. You have a good year over there. And the Carolina take advantage of this at $1 million. It take benefit of this one. Can I ask KK, what else do they need? Yep. They have Mr. KK. Whatsoever, he have a, you know, Grant McCann is a guy who does all the stuff online, and he's been there for many years now. Many of you maybe know Greg McCann, and he tries to sell out. He tried to sell right now. Shane Wright is not the first round pick for the Montreal. Anyway, he talked about Kotkaniemi this morning, and he put the numbers. Core Z was pretty good. You have a good number, Core Z. He's at 63. Then I replied to them, say yes, but at 5-5, he's only at 58. It's funny because some people talk. He let the number talking at the way they want to talk about. But you know, Kotkaniemi is easy to read him. He play a lot on the power play, so the number does not always represent exactly what Kotkaniemi is. Yeah, but one thing he did very well is Fraser was at 55.2, 5-5 at 58 on the overall. You have to give credit, but he finished with -4. He got an assist last night, the last goal of the playoff. He has 2 point and 14 game. You know, he said he did pretty good overall. I'm not agree with him. He did not great on my eyes. He played 11 minutes per game too high. But 5-5 is only at 9 minutes per game. So if he was good, why did you not use him more? That's not a subject anyway. Anyway, Ben Pierre, I was at the cottage with family. It's okay, I miss him too. Yeah, well, my NHL bracket not looking good at all. Colorado can win, but other team run badly. Yeah, it's really surprisingly about this, Yamo. Me too. I make a drop a lot, but I'm could be Yamo getting back if Colorado make all the way to the end. I chose Colorado and not many took it. But Andrew have a good. We're going to bring the bracket tonight at the show at 6 o'clock. Kachuk may be back for Boston. I saw a video where Pascal asked him he will come back. I will be surprised, Yamo, if I remember he have one more year to go next season. He signed with the Czech here. So I'll be very surprised, Yamo. He's 36 years old. I'm not sure if this is good news or bad news, but we'll see. Run with Kings 20, welcome aboard. Senator, last time they won the Stanley Cup. Yeah, you talk about 1927. Yeah, long time ago, my friend. You're absolutely right. Does Schmidt have enough and the guys tank to last 2 more series? That's a great question, Richard, about that one over there. That would be the concern for the Edmonton Oilers. More deeper they go, is it good enough for Mike Smith to carry on that team all the way? Where I'm really worried about that situation, Richard. For my eyes right now, I would say no. But again, he can. But he have a lot of things going on, guys, in this series. Edmonton never played with a team like Colorado. Speed, offensive, shoot the puck, great power play, and it's open up all the time. And Edmonton and Mike Smith did not get those kind of shooting, everything like that. So I'm a little bit worried about Mike Smith. On the flip side, Colorado, they never see also a guy like McDavid and Draisaitl. So Quimper had to step up with that. But I'm going to get also the next on the flip side. A lot of people are excited about the Rangers, Chesterkin, everything like that. Let's go back with a round number 1. Who the Rangers beat? The Pittsburgh Penguins. Who was the goaltender? Casey Smith. What happened to this Smith? They bring Louis Domingue. So they beat a goaltender number 3, or backup number 2, and then a backup number 3. We go to Carolina. Who was the goaltender? The backup number 2. Who was, at some point, the backup number 3? So the Rangers, he never faced a goaltender number one like Vasilevsky. My point to you, I don't say they're going to beat Tampa Bay. But when you go deeper, you have to think about this. The Rangers never faced a team like Tampa so far, where the goaltender is not the number one over there. So it would be interesting what could happen about this. But I just want to sharing this, my situation, what I'm thinking, who I'm going to pick, my next prediction. Anyway, let's move on. Next one. Bracket challenge died last night. Montreal offered a sheet for D'Angelo. I would not do that. I would be so disappointed. I'm convincedly as the cup next season, Danny. You have a song called Dream, Danny. I don't know who sing this song. It's called Dream. And I would try to find it for you, my friend. Pierre Martin, Jarvis injury hurt a lot last night. Yep. Pierre Martin, and we're really bad. I don't know the condition today from him, but you're absolutely right about that one there. He did not. Luciano Graziano in the house. Don't forget, guys, to click on the lights. Renault, Graders, Zibanejad, and Panarin, don't care who is in the net. They score a lot anyway. I don't think so, Renault. When you face the best goaltender in NHL, Renault, that's France. When you face to Edmund, that's equal maybe Slavin. But after that, you have McDonough. Nobody after he's like McDonough over there. You have Sergachev. And then you have Cernak. And the list is going there. And then on the offensive, you have Stamkos, everything like that. I just feel that moment, that's the goaltender. Now, the Shostakin can carry on the Rangers. I just feel my point to you is the goaltender is really important. And when you go that level, that's the goaltender make a big difference. Now, my point to you, Renault, it was just to mention they not face a goaltender like Vasilevsky. I don't say that would not give only Tampa win. It's just under the witch said that about that one. Ranger was down 3-1. Visit it came back to win. Pierre Martin, yep. They faced what 5 times, I think, the elimination, and 2 times the goal number. Is Sam Girard ready for the game 1? No. Renault, Sam Girard is out for the playoff. Vasilevsky expand will win the series. So I agree with Renault about that. I'm not agree, Danny, with Renault, me. And imagine if he was Hammond, Danny. Grader will accidentally bomb it. I like the word. Next time, Andy, when you type this in the chat, Grader, put in caps the word accidentally. I think it would be a little bit better if you put this in cap about that one there. Here we go. Let's move on to the next thing. I want to talk about this guy because that's what we're going to hear. Then by defense will shut down York down at Luciano. Yeah, possible. It could happen for sure about this. Let's start again about the game yesterday. We're going to wrap up a little bit for 20 minutes or 15 minutes. The game yesterday. The New York Rangers win yesterday by a score 6-2. A lot of things to talk about. First of all, Chesterkin for the second game, he did an amazing, great performance. The reason why the Rangers win, I believe, is the first period. The game played right there. First of all, the Carolina lost Jarvis the first period, and after that, they lost Rental a little bit later. But Chesterkin makes 17 saves and 17 shots. He faced, and the Rangers took advantage of 2 goals. One maybe Rental would like to see it again. The second one, I don't think so. He could do anything. But Adam Fox opened the score at 3:50 something, and then a little bit 5 minutes later, it was now in a power play, both a goal by the Chris Grader. And the power play second one, guys, it was too many men on the ice. That's coach management over there. And there's something happening there. You can open the door. And then every opposite, they got the Rangers, they took advantage. On the flip side, you have 2 power play, maybe 3. And the Carolina did not do anything about that. But just, again, make an amazing, great save on the back door. to keep the score 2-0 after 20 minutes. And that was, for me, the turnover of that game. And we know if Carolina take the lead, they can win. When they go behind with the offensive they have, it was hard about that one. Tampa defense was shut down. Trouba will hit someone badly. He can with Hamo can with the cup. Danny, hi coach, I'm back. Do that. Oh my God, that's a comeback with the Hammond coach. Danny should be quiet now. My duck escape. Pierre, be right back. My duck escape. Pierre called Roger. Roger is in charge about all the dogs. He was one Jarvis got injured. Too many men, I think. Yep, exactly, Yamo. That's the same time he's coming very slowly on the bench. I thought Yamo, I'll be honest with you. At the beginning, I thought he lost a blade. You know, when you lost the blade, you're coming to the bench on pushing one leg. You go slowly to the bench. I thought that was what happening to him. But he was shaky. It was like he could not stand up back. I did not realize this until he was on the bench when he passed out. And, wow, it was like, you know, some stuff like this is not good. And we wish the best for him because he was really a great hockey player for them, for sure. I'd like to see the former Dawson win the Stanley Cup. It will look good or they will come well. I don't blame you, dog. Bien on a pop-up. Yep, on the gel. Don't know do about that one there. So, and then the second period, the Rangers score another goal to take the lead 3-0. And then the rest, it was history. 5 goals in the last period. But it was too late for the Carolina. I think the goal number 4 of the Rangers from Shedil. Shedil guy have a great series so far. The line Lafrenière, Kako, and Shedil is fun. For me, like I mentioned last night, the fact the Rangers bring back Goodrow in the lineup completely changed the bottom 6 of the Rangers. Whatsoever, Lafrenière, Kako, Shedil have a good playoff. But in fact, now you have Motte, Goodrow together, 2 great checker, 2 great on face-off, and they can bring a lot on the back checking and a forward checking. I think make them better. Andrew Coop have a great playoff. Zibanejad scored 1 goal for the last 3 games, back-to-back, maybe 4, and then you have 3 assists yesterday. That team run very well. I see a Panarin a little bit scary at some point. I don't know. It's a little bit my light turn around about Panarin. I don't know yet. Henry, Grenier, the veteran, Grenier have a good. Adam Fox is solid. I think MEILLEUR is underrated. Trouba have a good playoff around. And then Chesterkin have a great last 2 games. It was unbelievable. It was good for him because it was only 1-4 on the road. But at home, he's really solid. And now they started next 2 games at home. Really good series about that, the Rangers. Like I said, guys, I don't say negative. I just want to mention to you who they face as the goaltender. It was not negative against them about that. You have any comment? Want to talk about the series, guy? Open up. Don't be shy. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. That'd be great. We have 20 people and only 15. If Reddy was in the net for the World Game, Carolina was still what the last Carolina played a poor offensive game. Yeah, I agree. Right. If you think about this, Luciano, you evaluate the series. They cannot score. They have 2 goals per game average. And you think about when they win, I think they did 2-1, 3-1. And that's, you know what I mean? Like, they never score 4 goals, I believe. And you cannot win. And also, you cannot only win at home. Not go to work. At some point, everything will be against you. And it's happening yesterday, Luciano. And the best team win anyway on my overall. I think the balance of the Rangers are a little bit better at the Carolina Hurricane about that. So great comment. Goodrow shot Black Machine too. Yeah, I'm telling you right now, the Goodrow changed the New York Rangers. And a player like, is a kind of player like Gerald Gagnon likes a lot anyway. And will be interesting. Goodrow now play again his ex-team winner of the Stanley Cup. Rangers are a super team on paper. On the ice also, Renault. I think they have a good team for sure. About that. Prediction Lightning Stanley Cup final. Avalanche winning 7. York Rangers Avalanche Cup final would be good. About that. Great. Panarin versus Kucherov, Zibanejad versus Stenko, Chesterkin versus Zelensky. Very similar players. Yeah, That's pretty good, Yamo. I think that's make a good statement about this. Mr. Box School going gang in the house. Of course, Luciano and the experience make a big strength and probably honestly about that one over there. Let's move on to the next news, guys. I'm talking about the preview Edmonton, Colorado. Listen, we're going to talk about this a little bit later, 6 o'clock, but I want to mention to you that preview because that's the big game tonight, again, number 1, and it's a McDavid versus McKinnon, and they have a lot of deep. You have to go deep to understand that series. It's going to be, for me, if you put the money on over every game. Don't put your money under. It may be happen one time where it be a low score, but this series is going to be a 5-goal average, a 7, 8, 9 goal per game. I wouldn't be surprised. 6-3, 5-3. It's going to a lot of goal for both sides over there. And but again, whatsoever the McKinnon and the McDavid carry on that team with Tressalol, I still believe some player below them could make a big difference for those two teams. And that would be what I'm looking for, the secondary and the third line, how they're going to make their team better. That would be what I'm looking for the Edmonton, the Yamamoto, the Belgian. We know what Hyman, Kane, Tressalol, and McDavid, what he can do. But the under, the Hopkins Nugent example, the Belgian, the Warren Fragile, the Yamamoto, and same thing with Colorado, the Burakovsky now, where he's been, the Nikushin over there, and also the Comfort. And so I can go like this, the Obi Kubel. Those kind of players I'm talking about could make its friends in that series over there. The B-Ram over there for the Colorado. On the flip side, what Barry can bring. And at the end, it will be Mike Smith versus Comper, who's going to be the best. So I'm excited to see that series. I'm excited to do the live play by this one for sure. Dudo back to scan in the house. Brandon with point of factor is come back. Point will be somewhere for sure. A prospect while the New York Rangers are doing amazing, it's incredible. Yes, Corey, and they're missing a couple of players there. Zach John, the old men are not there yet, Corey. That's a team I have a lot of prospect for sure. And who draft them? Yep. Jeff Gordon. I cannot wait to wait. It's going to be an exciting game. Going to be a good game. Avalanche and Nathan McKinnon. And I'm back. Pierre Martin is back. Again, don't forget, guys, to click on the line. Rescue the GOAT or the national goaltender. Wow. DANY Stanley Cup. And then that's what the series, honestly, preview between the Edmonton and Colorado. That'll be interesting. At the moment, I'm talking to you guys right now. The Montreal Canadiens have a press conference. I thought to put this live with you guys today, but I said, it would be boring you guys to listening, only someone talking, and many of you are maybe not into the Montreal Canadiens. So at that moment right now, and I'm going to watching this after my show, Ken Hughes met the media online. You can look about this. You can jump in on that one over there for about 30 minutes, I'm pretty sure. I'm sure you talk about the NHL. The news about the Montreal Canadiens, the rumor this morning early, I heard, and I'm sure that question will be asked to him today. We heard a rumor where the Montreal Canadiens does not want to draft any player from Russia. That was the rumor we heard this morning. I don't know if it's true. I don't know if Ken Hughes is going to confirm this one over there, but it's something we have to follow up. But what do I heard? We're going to get there. So I don't know what he's going to talk. I'm sure he's going to talk about the NHL Combine, another update on his trip at the World Championships last week, and what's coming for the next couple of weeks. We know Martin Saint-Louis is going to have a contract next week. A press conference, I'm sure it will be open up next week. And but we have to follow up. I'm going to give you more information about this a little bit later during the day for sure. Mr. Angelo back in the house from Atlanta, Georgia. Others keep maintaining offensive pressure, keep Avalanche on their heel, otherwise with Pepper Smith. You're absolutely right about this. I think the cap control, ND, is really important for them. So we talk about don't give the blue line for the Avalanche. It's the same thing for others, but if you open up the blue line, you're going to pay the price. You have to stop them at the red line and put someone in their face all the time, on both ways, on both sides anyway, Andy. But again, I'm not sold on Mike Smith yet. So it will be interesting about that. Okay, fine. Thank you, everybody. Go got locks up. Not a problem about that one over there. So Hughes going to met down over there. And quickly, guys, I know it's still a bit earlier. We're going to talk a little bit more about those information a bit later. But if I ask you this morning, guys, what would be your Stanley Cup prediction? Who do you predict? Don't say who win. I just want to see who would be your final Stanley Cup 2022 in the next 10 days. Who do you predict for that series or that? Luciano, yeah, absolutely right about that one over there. You have to be the Dominic Hasek. If not, it'll be hard. Skid confident the final Avalanche matchup for Tressadol. Great play, RG, about that one over there. Others must be kept physical like the Blues did, and they maybe win the series, Pierre Martin. Yes, I agree with you, Pierre Martin. The only thing I would say, the Blues versus the Colorado, I think the St. Louis Blues play at their max. I feel like the Edmonton guys right now, they play at their max. I think they don't have more to give. They don't have another gear for Edmonton. I think right now they play at their max. I still believe the Colorado Avalanche, I still have one more gear to go. What are you talking about? They still have Burakovsky, they have no goal. Rantanen have only one goal. They still have some players for the Colorado Avalanche did not reach their full potential yet or what they should deliver. Imagine if the Rantanen start to score. With Kadri, Likonen, McKinnon, Lendagog, and I can go all the way with McCarr. McCarr, they have only 5 points the last series, I believe. They have another gear. I believe the Edmonton play at their max right now. So I have to go with Colorado, I believe. But it will be interesting about that. Here we go. We have a few people now answering my question. Avalanche visit Lightning. Avalanche win 7. Do that. Danny select Edmonton. Yamo said Colorado. I take Rangers to win. Oh, Rangers for Yamo. I have Oilers and Rangers final for my bracket, Andy. Yeah, I saw that one, Mr. Andy, because I was looking who can win the end of the, ESPN put the projection at the end. I said, wow, Andy have a lot of points at the end because I think you are behind me for a couple of points. And then I said, oh, I know now. He got the Rangers. I don't have the Rangers there. So I can understand you, Mr. Andy. Richard Mullen, Edmonton versus Tampa. Oh, we have a few Edmonton here. Lightning versus the Oilers. Buck also go with the Oilers. Rangers, Oilers. Wow. Kilo, Edmonton 2. One better can Nikhil McKinnon. Edmonton, Oilers, Tampa Bay Lightning, Stanley Cup Finals. That's my prediction. Wow. Again, Edmonton. Angelo go with Colorado. Ronwick Kings go with Colorado. He still believes they're going to win. Angelo agree, but he win about that one. We just said to that it's not necessary to get the winner. We're going to go back a little bit later about that one over there. And then Angelo said the Colorado Avalanche. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like if you don't mind. And Andy is a cup about that one over there. And then finally, at the end of the show, we have the Q&A and hockey. That's what we at the moment. We'll go through everything we need to learn. We talk about many things about this. So let's dive in, guys, for the end of the show. I'm going to finish a little bit earlier. We have a lot of stuff to do today. And we're going to talk about what coach. It's time for what coach. It's time to know the Frenchy quiz.
Oh my God!
That's something we're going to go also Corey Hill about the next about the next. Congratulations yesterday on Monday, Sunday night. Jose Duarte is not here today. Monday, Andrew Lapage and Angelo, it was the winner of the contest yesterday. Congratulations. We have a few people. I have a couple of good answers also. Let's dive in and see who's going to win today. A little bit easier as a question. And some of them is really, you should know this already. I've been listening to people that did dollars sent before the playoffs start. I'm proud of how they are done. Absolutely right, Andy. You should. If you are fans, if you are Rangers and also Oilers fan, you should be proud of your team. The Tampa Bay, I think they was expecting that. And the Colorado, they knew they had to go all the way to the end to be happy about that one over there. Pierre Martin, I'm going to the cheer for the Rangers Oilers, but Tampa win the cup. But I agree with you, Danny, about what he said, Andy. First question of the day. Here we go. Don't forget, click on the likes. What is the highest game number 7 in the NHL playoff series in the history? So every year, they have a playoff. Every year, they have game number 7. What the highest number game 7 you got in any years in the NHL history? The number looking is 7. Is it under, over, or exact? RJ said under. Thank you, RJ. Appreciate that. Yamo said over. Richard said under. Kilo said exact. Dubda, the double D, he said under. Curry, over. Buck, skill, under. Andy, exact. John Gregor, welcome back, John Gregor. Thanks to be a part of you. Angela, exact. Run with Kings, exact. Baron, welcome back, Mr. Baron. Long time, Mr. Baron. Baron usually have another emoji. Welcome aboard. Danny said over. Baron said over. Luciano said over. And Frank Nardi, welcome aboard, Frank. And everybody else, don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. Pierre Martin said over. Well, a lot of people, now, I like your accent, coach. You're welcome. And that's it for one over there. The answer of this one, guys, is exact. Kilo, Andy, Angelo, Run with Kings, and Frank Nardi take the lead 1-0 after the first question. Thank you again, Frank, to participate. Baron, welcome back, everybody. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like if you don't mind. Question number 2 of the day. We go 3 questions again today, under, over, or exact. The number 2. How many times the New York Rangers lost in the final conference, the conference final, and their history? How many times the New York Rangers only lost in the conference final? That's not count the first round, the quarterfinal. It's only the final conference. All right? So it's only that conference final. Round number 3 on that one. The number is 4. Renault, he said over. Yamo said over. RG said over. Danny, Kilo, he said over. Richard Molin said under. Pierre Martin said under. Angelo, he said over. Danny T said over. I'm getting there. Run with King said over. And Duda, Andy said under. Nicolas de Gobi, he said under. John Gregor, under. Frank, under. Curry Hill, over. And Baram said over. Luciano, I did not get Luciano. And Duda, I don't know what Duda is, answer. But the rest, I have everybody. Run with King said under. All right? All right. How many people said exact? How many people said exact? How many people said exact? Luciano said exact. You see, Luciano show up at the last time, he said exact. And exactement is what he said. Oh my God! Exact. And we have only one good answer, Luciano, and everybody got a good answer right now, or only is Kilo, Frank, Andy, Angelo, and Run with Kings all right now. All of them with Luciano at one good answer, and the rest all are zero. Last question of the day. Oh my God! All right, the last question of the day is talking about the Rangers, guys. How many times the New York Rangers and their lost history did not participate to the playoff? 35 years. They never participate to the playoff. Is it under, over, or exact? The New York Rangers did not participate 35 times on the playoff. Here we go. Danny. Here we go. This is for the game. Luciano, he said exact. Nicola, he said under. Nicola. And we have Yamo, he said under. Kilo said under. Danny, now it's over, Danny. And then we have Renault, he said under. We have Richard Mullen, he said under. John Grega, he said exact. Frank said exact. And then we have RG said exact. R20 said exact. Baron said under. And then we have Corey said under. And then we have Pierre Martin said under. And then we have Yamo over. Andy, he said over. And then we have Renault. I got the first question right, coach. Yes, you have one, Renault, so far. And then we have Angelo said exact. The answer to this question, guys, is oh my God! Exact. 3 answers to the exact, and exact, back to back to back. We have a few people win today. Frank Natri, is it Natri? Frank win and Nardi. Frank Nardi win with the Angelo again, back to back. Run with Kings and Renault are the winner of the contest today with Luciano Graziano. All of them, 5 of them win today. Obviously for Yamo, Corey Hill, and Danny, and Baron, and Richard Mullen. All of you are 0-3 today, honestly for you guys, but congratulations, Frank, Angelo, Run with Kings, Luciano, and Renault, all the winner of the contest today. Coach, I was under Luciano. I thought he was exact. Really? I see C exact. Okay, you're right about that. It was your question number 2. So Luciano is not a winner. He's so honest. We should put him on the winner about that one over there. And yeah, why not to get that one over there? Here we go. The body bus for you guys. So congratulations for all the people who went today. Thank you, Luciano, to be honest with us. Welcome back, Mr. Jose Duarte. Thanks to see part of the show. Lucky bad to the jail, you know. And thanks, Cole, for sharing the news for my 03 today. And Yamo also at the same time. RJ with all the information. Thank you so much, guys, to participate for another morning skate show. We're back at 6 o'clock with Mr. ENORTAP. We invite you to join us. Last night, guys, show number 152 of the warm-up show. He was the biggest number of viewers. We never accomplished. 355 people see the show at some point since last night. Unbelievable. It was the biggest show for us, so it's great to see those kind of number. And we crossed the number 4,700 subscribers so far. So we want to thank each one of you. Please sharing. Don't forget to click on the likes at any moment. Watch our video until to the end. That we're increasing everything for the channel to grow, to get better. And of course, that gave me a little bit more money for the Hockey Nation show. Until then, we want to wish you an amazing, great, blessing day, everybody.
You are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you.
Yes, you have greatness inside of you. You are the quality of the YouTube channel, Hockey Nation show. We want to thank each one of you. We are really grateful, thankful. We wish you an amazing, blessing afternoon. I can't wait to see you at 6 o'clock p.m. Until then, be well, be healthy. Find a way not only dominate your day, but find a way to dominate what, Mr. RJ? 2022, coach. Have an amazing, great day, buddy. See ya. Luciano, Andy, Nicola, Danny T, Jose, thank you so much. RJ, of course, Corey Hill, Pierre Martin, Angelo, Kilo, Frank, Marty, first time, get it. One with Kings, Baron. We have Renault, Danny, John Gregor, Yamo, Richard Mullen. If I forgot your name, I apologize. It's happened sometimes.
I'd rather want you to just let me be. Oh, oh, oh. What do I know? What's going on now? Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I let go? I do really want to know what's going on now. Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I say so? We're just putting on a show. Come on, get a grip now.
Yeah, Martin, have a good one, buddy.
We parted. You showed in